James Sinkinson here from Flame with your 5 minutes of truth about Israel. Today's topic is why the U.S. must stop Iran's aggression, which presents facts and logic about why Iran is the biggest threat to the United States right now, and why the administration's focus on a two-state solution between Israel and the Palestinians is a dangerous distraction. Here's why the U.S. strategy on Iran is confused and dangerous. First, Iran's proxy terror groups in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen keep attacking U.S. bases in the Middle East, killing U.S. soldiers, as well as paralyzing global shipping at a cost of billions of dollars every week. Even though the U.S. gives these terror militias little swats in return, Iran just keeps resupplying them, and the jihadis keep attacking U.S. and global assets with more missiles and drones. Most importantly, Iran has no incentive to stop these attacks on the U.S. because it costs them nothing. It causes them no pain. Why should they stop? The U.S. seems timid, afraid to defend itself. Strangely, instead of striking back at Iran, President Biden and Secretary of State Blinken keep talking about a two-state solution between Israel and the Palestinians as though this is America's biggest problem. But this is crazy. The Palestinians just committed the greatest act of genocide against the Jews of Israel since the Holocaust. Israelis certainly don't want a two-state solution at this point, and in fact, neither do the majority of Palestinians. Instead, consider this. Iran has its bloody hands in every conflict in the Middle East. They finance Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon, the Houthis in Yemen, and all manner of Shiite militias in Syria and Iraq. Iran supplies them technology, training, and intelligence. Why do we never hear Biden and Blinken cursing Iran in the United Nations, let alone attacking them directly? In fact, Israel is the only country bold enough to attack Iran on its own soil. Something's wrong here. Bizarrely, the U.S. recently forwarded Iran $6 billion for the release of American prisoners. $6 billion. Iran supplies the Houthis with all the drones and missiles they use to attack international cargo ships in the Red Sea. Iran has given Hezbollah more than 150,000 missiles to shoot at Israel. Iran funds the terror groups that launched 160 attacks on U.S. forces in Iraq, killing 3 U.S. soldiers. Clearly, the U.S. has to hit Iran's proxies whenever they attack. But if you want to stop the snake from biting, you have to cut off its head. By taking a soft diplomatic approach with Iran, the U.S. gets bitten time and time again. In fact, it seems clear the U.S. is losing this undeclared war against Iran. With every passing day, the U.S. looks weaker and weaker to Iran, to the rest of the world, and to the American voters. This appeasement cannot be helping President Biden's reelection prospects. If the U.S. wants to restore stability to the Middle East, to promote peace among Israel and its Arab neighbors, to restore paralyzed global shipping, and to end Iran's imperialistic designs on the Middle East, we need a determined, definitive response to Iran's aggression. Stop the nonsense about a two-state solution. The real neighborhood bully, Iran, needs to pay a heavy price for its aggression. That means U.S. action. It means now, and that's the truth in 5 minutes. Thanks for tuning in to 5 Minutes of Truth about Israel from Flame, facts and logic about the Middle East. If you want more factual truth about Israel, subscribe below or visit Flame's website at factsandlogic.org. Remember, keep the flame burning and keep telling the truth.